like you've got like the $2 million company and getting to that like 5 million. Like what's the system breakdown on that people are
So,
missing that's going to
so
take
what
you?
I've seen, so what I've seen with the 2 million versus the 5 million,
Mhm.
definitely there has to be a mind shift because the $2 million a year, that owner is a one-man show wearing all the hats, extremely exhausted. He's missing birthdays, he's missing anniversaries, almost getting a divorce, right? And then the $5 million needs to, in order to scale to that 5 million, you need to have your systems in place.
Yeah.
You have to change. You have to have clear handoffs, who owns what, and a lot of accountability in order for you to scale. So let's say a storm hits. If you don't have those systems in place, if you don't know, you don't have clear handoffs of what happens to the contract after it's sold. If a storm hits and all of a sudden you get this influx in business, you're going to have 30 roofs on.
Well, you're not going to be able to fill them, right? I mean, you're going to just bottleneck, right?
Definitely, because it depends on one person. One person can't handle it all. So you definitely, in order to scale into that 5 million, you have to have systems. And it's just small things. So that owner, what they need to do is they could go ahead, start weekly and just review what they're doing,
Yeah.
review the revenue. Okay, these jobs were closed. Did our invoice go out in 48 hours? How much money was actually put in? What's my profit? You need to have that within 48 hours. If not, you're going to bleed out all the cash. So it's just focusing, and it's not a big thing. It's just knowing what to do when and who owns what.
Mhm.
That's going to help you scale.
Yeah.
Just being organized.
Yeah.
Just,
So how is that $2 million guy missing that? Is it because they just don't have the systems? They don't have a CRM. They don't. They just don't.
you could have a CRM and not know how to use it. I've seen that one before.
Oh, we see that a lot. A lot of people buy software and they're like, "Great, I have this software," and then they never go back and use it.
I've seen a lot of people that they think they'll start a roofing company
Hmm.
immediately without selling one roof. They'll hire an office person to answer the phones.
Hmm.
They'll get this software. They'll get other uniforms ready. You're
Hmm.
already spending so much money.
Oh
You
yeah.
haven't sold a roof and you haven't even created a system. What happens? Okay, you sold the roof. You have these people. And then with the software, that's the funniest one. I had a client that they had their software. They used a very big one and they didn't know how to use it. All they used it for, the only thing they used it for was to put in the homeowner's name, phone number, email address. That's it. Everything else was on their phones. Everything else.
It's like a $800 a month spreadsheet, pretty much at that point, right?
Correct. And then the funniest thing is that the owners or the office, let's call it the office did not have the communication with this homeowner. They only had their phone number. What if that sales rep decides to go to a different roofing company and take that business with him?
Yeah,
What do you
that's
have?
smart.
So that handoff has to be clear. I believe that you do your sales, hand it off to your office, back office helps. And it's, how would I say this? You have less chance of it getting stolen right off of you.
Yeah,
Stolen.
less friction too. I mean, easier systems, easier to automate. Like, even on the marketing side, people think like, oh, we do is marketing. Like, we create like internal notifications, handoffs. Somebody opened up this bid, this proposal this many times, and then it'll alert the salespeople. Like, there's things that you could build inside these systems, and a lot of it's cooked in. Like I know, like Job Nimbus and Groover and all these CRMs. A lot of it's cooked in, and
So
people
we
just don't
do,
have it. Not.
and that's how we work. It's based off
Mhm.
of automations. It's based off of, hey, all these, we use the CRM to its full capacity and we're more efficient that way because we're
Mhm.
just right there constantly with the homeowner or with your client. We're constantly having these communications. Nothing slips through the cracks because the CRM automatically lets you know, hey, this job is just right here, but you have to learn how to use it. You have to
Yeah.
have someone that knows how to use the CRM so you could actually get your money's worth, right?